These deadly tornadoes killed people and destroyed homes in Missouri and Illinois. On May 16th and 17th, 2025, back-to-back tornado outbreaks tore across the Midwest, leaving a trail of devastation. In this video, you'll see real footage of the destruction as it happened, from roofs launched into the sky to entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. First, we'll cover the EF-4 tornado that struck Missouri, killing 5 people and causing catastrophic damage. Then, in the second part, we'll take you to Illinois, where another wave of severe tornadoes brought more destruction just one day later. Stay tuned to see the full impact of this 2-day disaster.
What's up? You hear me? Look at the windows and his shit. That window's gone. Look. Oh my God. Hey man, this shit crazy, man. I'm gonna take my ass home.
In St. Louis, one of the hardest-hit areas, an EF-4 tornado carved a path of destruction through residential neighborhoods and commercial districts. The twister was estimated to be over 1 mile wide in some areas and stayed on the ground for several miles, toppling trees, utility poles, and tearing roofs from buildings. Over 5,000 structures suffered damage or complete destruction. Significant community landmarks like Centennial Christian Church and the Harlem Tap Room sustained major structural loss. Videos circulated widely on social media showing homes reduced to rubble, cars flipped, and roofs launched high into the sky by the ferocious winds. Hospitals across the region were quickly overwhelmed. Barnes Jewish Hospital and St. Louis Children's Hospital reported treating dozens of tornado-related injuries, including trauma from flying debris, structural collapse, and vehicle accidents.
Oh my God.
This shit wild, bro. Whole roof.
Emergency responders worked around the clock to search for survivors trapped in debris and provide urgent care. Officials confirmed that some of the injured were in critical condition. In Scott County, located in southeastern Missouri, another confirmed EF-4 tornado tore through small towns, killing 2 people and flattening numerous homes. Preliminary assessments indicated dozens of houses were either severely damaged or completely destroyed. Residents described scenes of chaos as the sky darkened and warning sirens blared moments before the tornado touched down. In some areas, entire neighborhoods were left unrecognizable. According to the National Weather Service, NWS, at least 6 tornadoes were confirmed across Missouri and southern Illinois during the May 16th outbreak. Damage surveys are ongoing, and more tornadoes may be officially added as assessments are completed.
Me and my son, minor injury, but God, we can get another car. The tornado came through my car, y'all. But God.
The NWS issued tornado warnings throughout the day, but the rapid formation and intensity of some of the storms made escape and shelter difficult for many residents. In response to the disaster, Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe declared a state of emergency and activated the Missouri National Guard.
But God, north side, pray for the north side, y'all. We just took a hard hit, y'all.
The State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, worked in coordination with local emergency officials and FEMA to begin damage assessments and provide recovery assistance. Temporary shelters were established in schools, churches, and community centers to house those displaced by the storms. Emergency crews cleared roads, restored power lines, and assisted with debris removal. As of the latest reports, over 100,000 people were left without electricity in the immediate aftermath of the storm. Utility companies have been working around the clock to restore service, though full restoration could take several days in the hardest-hit areas. Governor Kehoe praised the work of first responders and volunteers, calling the situation one of the most challenging natural disasters Missouri has faced in recent years. He urged residents to continue monitoring weather alerts, as forecasts indicated the potential for more severe weather in the days following the tornado outbreak. This deadly event highlights the growing frequency and intensity of severe weather across the United States. Communities are reminded of the importance of having emergency plans in place, especially during tornado season. With rebuilding efforts underway, Missouri now faces a long road to recovery. As authorities continue damage assessments and families begin to piece their lives back together, the full emotional and economic toll of the May 16th tornado outbreak is still unfolding. As Missouri began to recover from its deadly tornado outbreak, the same storm system continued eastward, slamming into Illinois on May 17, 2025. A wave of violent storms triggered multiple tornadoes across southern and central parts of the state, bringing widespread damage, injuries, and significant power outages. One of the most heavily impacted areas was Marion, Illinois, where an EF-4 tornado tore through neighborhoods and farmlands. The twister brought wind speeds estimated at over 120 miles per hour, ripping roofs from homes, snapping trees, and tossing vehicles like toys. Entire blocks were left in ruin, with some houses flattened to their foundations.
You could feel that wind change direction, couldn't you?
Eyewitnesses described a dark, fast-moving funnel tearing across the landscape with little time to react. Fortunately, despite the destruction, no fatalities were reported in Illinois on May 17th. However, several people sustained injuries, with some requiring hospitalization. Hospitals across the affected areas, including facilities in Williamson County, reported treating victims with trauma-related wounds such as broken bones, cuts from debris, and minor head injuries. In addition to Marion, other towns including Harrisburg, Carbondale, and parts of rural Jackson County reported damage from either tornadoes or high straight-line winds. In these areas, barns and trailers were flipped, utility poles snapped, and several roads were blocked by fallen trees. Emergency responders were quick to arrive, searching damaged homes for anyone trapped and directing residents to safe shelter locations. The National Weather Service, NWS, confirmed that at least 3 tornadoes touched down in Illinois on May 17th, with further assessments underway. Tornado warnings had been issued hours in advance, giving many residents enough time to seek shelter. This early alert system is credited with helping prevent what could have been a far deadlier outcome. Power outages were widespread, with tens of thousands left without electricity for hours or even days. Utility crews worked through the night to restore power. But in some hard-hit rural areas, full restoration was delayed due to extensive infrastructure damage. In response to the storm, Illinois emergency management agencies coordinated with local governments to provide aid. Shelters were quickly opened in community centers and churches for families whose homes were destroyed or left unsafe. Search and rescue teams, supported by the Illinois National Guard, assisted in debris removal and helped reconnect vulnerable residents with critical services. Meteorologists noted that the storm system was fueled by a dangerous mix of warm, moist air from the Gulf. And strong upper-level winds, perfect conditions for tornado formation. The Midwest had been under watch for days, but the storm's sheer intensity surprised many, particularly in rural zones where communication and access to shelters can be limited. As Illinois begins its recovery, communities are demonstrating strength and solidarity. Volunteers have turned out in large numbers, helping clean up debris, deliver food, and support neighbors in need. Officials have urged continued caution as lingering weather threats and unstable structures remain a concern. This 2-day tornado outbreak left a lasting impact on both Missouri and Illinois. From the deadly EF-4 that tore through Missouri and claimed 5 lives, to the powerful storms that ripped through southern Illinois, the destruction was widespread and heartbreaking. Communities are now facing a long road to recovery, but the strength and unity shown in the aftermath are truly powerful. Please stay alert during this severe weather season. Always take warnings seriously, and most importantly, keep the people of Missouri and all those affected in your thoughts and prayers. Stay safe and stay prepared.